This is an emergency transmission. Citizens of the world, please, make no mistake. The zombie apocalypse is near. Will you cower and hide, or join us and fight? We are Dezombified. So stay on point and watch your six.
Welcome, children, boys and ghouls, amigos y amigas, chicos y chicas, eastsiders, westenders, northerners, and southerners, terrestrials, celestials, and extraterrestrials, those from beyond the stars, beyond the veil, beyond the grave, and beyond tomorrow. You're tuned into Stereo Dread. It's Friday. Welcome everybody to Stereo Dread, powered by
Dezombified.
With me is the lovely and talented Miss Stereo, the Dominican dandy.
Hello everybody. Welcome and thank you for being here with us today. Give me a mic check, you guys. If you guys can hear me, please say something in the chat. And we will be happy to proceed. And by the way, with me is Mr. Puerto Rican Prince of Poetry himself, Kenny Dreadful.
Thank you for that awesome intro. Gotta say, I really appreciate that.
You know it, baby.
All right, guys. It's been a long week. We've been through a lot of ups and downs, a lot of craziness is happening on this side and across the world. But you know what? We got some awesome stories that we care to share with you. So sit back and relax and grab a cold drink, grab a snack,
grab something,
and just chill in the chat and relax, enjoy yourselves. We have an awesome community. For the stories, we will have links already provided in the description. So if you care to read along, you can. I want to say, Miss Stereo, you're looking really beautiful this evening.
Oh, baby, girl, thank you so much. You're too kind. Guess
I'm gonna have a date later tonight.
Oh, you're so stupid. Well, you know, I just did my hair a little different today, that's all. And
well,
you know,
I definitely noticed.
Have a loose perfume. You know, you gotta keep it fresh.
So why don't you go through the list of our friends and tell me who's here so we can get the party started now.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Let's see who we have here, right?
I'll start from the top, baby. You know how I like it. Work from the top all the way to the bottom.
Okay. That's how I like it.
Take your time.
I will take my time. Awesome. So we have Fear the Great White with us here. Dum 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 dum.
Hi.
It's good to see you, Fear. What's up, brother? Always putting me up on our friend Dark Waters. He's awesome.
That is true.
Hey, you hear our cats? Oh my gosh, she is ready for action.
Oh, she's not the only one.
Oh, well, all right.
So we also have here, oh, such a child.
Who else is here?
Body Void is here, baby.
Thank you for being here, Body Void. New to the Dezombified family. It's great to have you on board.
That is true. That's right. Doing your thing. Let me see who else is. Oh, you know who else is here?
Who is it, baby?
Realities in Perspective is here as well.
R.I.P. Hey, what's up, girl? It's good seeing you.
Yes. We also have here Bathsheba.
Fantastic. Ban, what's up, girl? How's everything going with your move? If you don't know, she was moving into a brand new house. Congratulations. I hope it goes swell and smooth.
Yes. It's always exciting to move to a new place, but it can also be very, what's that word?
How's the music? Because it's loud in my headphones. Is it good
okay,
on the...
Let me ask
Check right there. You have to check yourself.
Yes, I'm gonna check right now. But you know.
Hey guys, is the music too loud? Let me know.
Yes, please. By the way.
Chat. Chaotic.
Okay, so we got just a little bit. So I'm gonna lower the music only a tad. And let me see. Let me get this. I gotcha. One. So basically I lowered it down 3 notches. Let's see how that sounds. I hope it gets better. But you guys in the chat, let me know. What do you think, you know?
Yeah, let us know in the chat what's going on with the sound.
It's perfect.
All right.
For those who don't know, we have a in-studio guest technician helping us out a little bit. A volunteer that we know locally. And that's all we're going to say about that. But thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah, they go by Atom Bomb. What's up, Atom Bomb? Here we go. Thanks for being here.
Awesome.
All right. What else was happening here? Who else?
Oh, okay. Let's see. We have. Oops. Sorry about that. Okay. Of course, we're here. Oh, and Pam Smith is here.
Hi.
It's good to see you, Pam.
Yes, indeed. Pam Smith's been around.
She's awesome. Yeah.
Absolutely. Fantastic person. Very intelligent. Have had some little briefings with them in the past and different side of YouTube. Let's just say that. And yeah, pretty cool peeps. Let's see who else we got here. Oh, we have here Fox Adventures.
Fox Adventures, what's up, my brother? It's good to see you. It's been such a long time since I've seen you last. Hope everything's going good with you, my friend.
And he said, how's everything? Yeah, you know?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Yeah. Adapting to life changes as well.
Yes.
Some coming up. And some have already been up. But yeah, we also have here someone saying, "Hoi hoi, is Sock Goblin amazing? What the fuck?"
What a clown.
Yeah. He's awesome.
Got the squirrel. No, the gerbil army. So you gotta be careful with that guy.
Yeah, he has a gerbil
Carries
army.
around a stinky rag. Don't smell it. Don't smell the rag.
I'm not smelling a rag.
All right.
Not if Sock Goblin is holding it.
That's right. That's a public service announcement from us here at Dezombified.
We also have John Edmonds here. Hello, John Edmonds.
Welcome to the stream.
Good to see you, John.
Johnny E.
Yeah, John Edmonds been
Johnny
around here and there. I've seen them, you know, in other places in YouTube's. Oh, we have I think a new face in this stream, Adam Toledo. Hello, Adam. Some dabs, you know, that is cool.
Welcome, AT.
That is super
Adam
super
T.
cool.
Welcome. It's good to have you.
Let's see. I'm still scrolling to see. By the way, you guys, while I'm scrolling and looking around, do us a favor and share this stream, because over here, you know, we just want to be for everybody, you know? We want everybody to come here and unwind, feel comfortable, get away from all the stupidity of real life, the moronic idiocracy of the common man, and come here to where people have a higher level of understanding, and we understand that we are all together in whatever the hell this is. You know, we could be living in a simulation, or we could just be, you know, missing the bigger picture, which is we are all family. You know, we're cool.
Or this could just be one reality of many different parallel universes. And who knows, in another universe, you know, I might be a mathematician. Mysterio could be a freaking a meter maid, like who knows? Or
a stripper.
Oh snap. Oh snap.
Okay. So we also have here Cowie Snyder. Well, hello, Cowie Snyder. Good to see you.
I think it's Kauai.
Oh, Kauai. Oh,
or Cowie.
Okay. Oh, they both sound dope. No.
Is it Cowie or Kauai?
Yeah.
So anyway, what's in tonight? I'll tell you what's in store for tonight. We have a diver that was swallowed whole by a whale. I know you've heard of this person. Pretty popular all over the news and social medias.
The Old Testament.
People making video content about it, so I know you heard.
Is it Jonah?
We'll have to wait and see. We also got 3 abductions in 1 week. 3 abductions in 1 week in a certain town.
Yeah.
We also have reports from the UFO briefings, what politicians have to say, or a certain politician had something to say there. It's not Russian or Chinese technology. That's another story that's coming up. Also, they found a big, huge diamond that has a 1,098 carats. 1,098 carats.
Ooh, diamonds are a girl's best friend.
That is dope. That's good. That's good, Mysterio. Also, we got a 56-year-old plane wreckage mystery. Okay, might finally be solved. Also, there's a giant strange fishes that exist since the dinosaurs. Since the dinosaur age, that can live for almost 100 years. That's crazy. Getting into that, there was also a strange, mysterious barge spotted. And also, last but not least, we have a Cape Coral man who claims he saw a UFO. So we have a lot of interesting stories for you this evening. Without further ado, let's get into said stories, shall we?
Oh, sure.
A lot of strange happenings.
Absolutely. No, I totally agree.
Also, real quick, I want to say that the mega collab is done, baby. It's finished. It's a wrap. And it's going to be coming out soon. Probably either July 1st. Somewhere around there. So be looking out for the huge mega collab.
Okay.
Isn't that amazing?
Yes, it is.
I'm so happy it's done, yeah.
Finally, right? You know, I'm just, like I said, which one do we do first, baby? I'm sorry. So it's like I said, you know, this right here is a labor of love.
Oh,
you know?
Turn that off, girl.
Okay, it's a labor of love. It's taken us a couple of years to complete, and like Kenny said, it's over 7 hours long. Okay, but I said it was totally worth it. You know, it was totally worth every moment that we spent doing this mega collab. So I'm very excited to see y'all's reactions, and please don't forget to share. We put a lot of hard work into this. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into what's
and don't
going
forget
on
to
here
leave
with
a thumbs up.
Oh,
don't
yeah,
forget to leave
right.
us a thumbs up, guys. Come on. All right, check it out. So the first one is about the diver who was swallowed by a humpback whale off of Provincetown. All right.
Okay.
So let's get into that story.
He says, I was completely inside lobster diver swallowed by humpback whale off Provincetown. Here we go.
So a little before 8 a.m. Friday, there was a veteran lobster diver who was named Michael Packard, who entered the water for his second dive of the day. His vessel, the J&J, was off of Herring Cove Beach and surrounded by a fleet of boats, catching striped bass. The water temperature was a balmy 60 degrees and the visibility about 20 feet. Licensed commercial lobster diver literally plucked lobsters off the sandy bottom, and as Packard, who was 56 years old, dove down Friday morning, he saw schools of sand lances and stripers swimming by. The ocean food chain was in full evidence, but about 10 feet from the bottom, Packard suddenly knew what it truly felt like to be part of that chain. In something truly biblical, Packard was swallowed whole by a humpback whale. All of a sudden, I felt this huge shove, and the next thing I knew, it was completely black, Packard recalled. Friday afternoon following his release from Cape Cod Hospital in Hyannis. Continue reading, sweetie.
I could sense I was moving, and I could feel the whale squeezing with muscles in his mouth, he said. Has a man ever been swallowed by a whale? Sperm whale swallows a Cape Cod man off. Well, anyway, we already know the title of this. It says here, initially, Packard thought he was inside a great white shark. Oh my goodness. But he couldn't feel any teeth, and he hadn't suffered any obvious wounds. It quickly dawned on him that he had been swallowed by a whale. Ooh, for those who doubted whether or not that could happen, here's the story.
Facts. Period.
Oh,
nice.
I was completely inside. It was completely black, Packard said. I thought to myself, there's no way I'm getting out of here. I'm alone. I'm dead. All I could think of was my boys. They're 12 and 15 years old. Wow. Outfitted with a scuba gear, he struggled, and the whale began shaking its head so that Packard could tell he didn't like it. He estimated he was in the whale for 30 to 40 seconds before the whale finally surfaced. Ooh, this is exciting. I saw light, and he started throwing his head side to side, and the next thing I knew, I was outside in the water, said Packard, who lives in Wellfleet. Is that what that says? Wellfleet? Okay, that's insanity. Wellfleet. Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. Packard's sister, Cynthia Packard, spoke with crewman Josiah Mayo, who relayed that some of the details to her. Packard said Mayo saw a whale burst into the surface, and that he might initially thought it was a great white shark. There was all this action at the top of the water, Packard and Mayo told her. Then the whale flung her brother back into the sea. Mayo picked him up, called by radio to shore, and sped back the Provincetown pier. A Provincetown Fire Department ambulance took him to Cape Cod Hospital. Thank God it wasn't a white shark. He sees them all the time out there, Cynthia said. He must have thought he was done. I mean, who wouldn't think they were done? Holy crap.
It all happened so fast in the blink of an eye, I'm pretty sure.
And like you know what I like about this article? It starts telling you, facts about humpback whale and things like that.
So the humpback was described by the diver as being medium-sized.
Oh my God.
And suspects it was a juvenile feeding on sand lands. When a humpback opens its mouth to feed, it billows out like a parachute, blocking the animal's forward vision, which is why so many become entangled in the fishing gear in their mouth and jaws, said Robbins. That's right.
Oh my God, wow.
Huge, the mouth spreads out.
That's incredible.
Huge. Even so, incidents of feeding humpbacks, injuring swimmers and divers, especially instances of swallowing them, are so exceedingly rare as to be non-existent, Robbins said. So, listen, when you're out there, you gotta be aware of your surroundings at all times. You should have a harpoon with you, something. You know, they're coming out with technologies that's supposed to protect divers from such attacks. I can't wait till they perfect this technology so people won't get bitten by sharks anymore and whales.
That's incredible.
But that's coming in the future. I just know it. We're putting people on Mars. We could definitely have that technology soon.
And it's funny that you should say that, because I'm gonna tell you.
What?
A couple, maybe a few more years ago, we were watching a documentary. I think it was Shark Week, actually. And they were, it must have been like 5 or 6 years ago. And they were actually experimenting with some sort of zapper type technology, to where every time they pushed a specific button, the great white sharks would just like get away from them. Like they tried this experiment with a few sharks, a few different types of shark. I think hammerhead might have been one of them, the tiger shark, and great whites. And so they went out into open water, started swimming with the sharks, and started using this button, which sent out some sort of a zappy signal that kind of irritated the sharks and kind of had them, like, you know, just back up off of the divers. And it seemed to be working. Like, nobody got bit, and every time we saw a shark get next to one of the divers, the shark would just kind of flinch and back up off away from them.
Implementing that on a large scale would be pretty costly, so I guess that's why they haven't.
I mean, technology has advanced a lot. There is ways that, I mean, we are putting people on Mars, and we are, you know, talking about the first female, you know, to go to the moon, coming up soon, allegedly, you know. I mean, all of these things are now a possibility. I'm pretty sure we could use satellites to kind of beam those signals closer to the beaches, you know, and let them stay up in open water. It keeps them safe. It keeps us safe. I think it's a win-win situation, you know. And I think, you know, governments of the world, if they're gonna agree on something, shouldn't it be on this? And cleaning said waters as well. I don't think that's so controversial.
This guy has 9 lives, I'll tell you what, because he also survived a plane crash 10 years ago while traveling through Costa Rica as a passenger in a small plane that crashed in the jungle, killing the pilot, co-pilot, and another passenger. He sustained multiple serious injuries to his abdomen and upper body. Wow. He was found after 2 nights in the jungle. He wouldn't have survived another night. So wow, this guy has 9 lives for sure. He got 7 to go. He got 7 to go by my math. So that link is in the chat for you guys who want to check that out.
Sorry, not the chat, the description.
In the description, yes.
Of this video. This live stream.
What's gonna be next?
Okay. Well, let's see what else we use. Oh, okay, this is a good one. Gonna like this.
Come on. All right, here we go. So a Cape Coral man claims to have seen a UFO. All right.
Okay.
Let's see. Is this the video?
Yes, it is.
All right, here we go. We're gonna check this out right quick. Girl, why is this audio on?
Okay.
There you go. That's it. Where is this damn video?
Oh goodness.
I guess there's no video. It's just a picture. It kind of looked like something around somebody's wrist. You know those necklaces, bracelets? It's like bracelets around someone's wrists.
I believe they do have different angles,
right?
And they do have, like, it looks like a it looks like it's up in the sky. Like when you see it, it kind of looks like it just looks different. I mean, the links are in the description. Actually, you can follow the trails, and it can find you. I think there's a video available, but I'm not sure. Please don't quote me on that, but I think that there is. This really is some convincing footage that there is something happening around the world, and it's not just this. There's many other things happening right now. And whether it's man-made, which is completely a possibility, especially with the assistance of interdimensional beings, I think, because I am kind of leaning more towards that. The powers that shouldn't be should. I think that they are collaborating with other beings. And my issue is, what are they bringing to the table? These sad individuals in high places and powers of principalities and all that. What are they contributing to this collaboration? And are they considering our interests? Because who are they to decide for the rest of the world, the rest of humanity, right? So kind of makes you think sometimes, I don't know. Maybe this shiny hat that I'm wearing right now can help my mind be clear. Oh, goodness. Let's see. The chat looks like it's going smoothly. I don't know, baby, but is it me, or is there just a chill vibe in the air right now? The other day, our last live stream, we were all, goofy and funny and stuff. But today, I don't know, we kind of feel kind of chill. I don't know if it's the beautiful lights in the studio. We have LED lights. Right? You guys saw that. Last week when Kenny was acting a fool up in here.
Oh yeah, the birthday stream was really, really good.
That was funny.
You guys got to check that out if you haven't seen it. So
and share it.
Yeah, and share it. The man who saw this said at one point the aircraft was hovering right over his car, like they were ready to shine a beam down on him, trying to absorb him into what he calls a UFO. In case you don't know, it's an unidentified flying object. Jose was his name, was on his way home from work when he first saw the first of two UFOs. He says it's like nothing he's ever seen before. The light began to separate into two and then come back together. 5 minutes away on Santa Barbara Boulevard, he took pictures of another aircraft. It was a black diamond with lights on the side and one red light toward the center. Not all the way to the back of the craft. I was like, holy shit, that's a UFO. That's nothing from here. So he stopped in the middle of the road and stared into the sky. I would have done the same thing. I definitely would have been like, what's going on over here?
Same here.
Gotta get these pictures. We were just in awe, he said. It was right overhead, floating over us basically. There was no sound. It was magnificent. It's the silent part that catches the attention of 24-year veteran Air Force pilot Kevin Russo, who says, we don't have any silent running aircraft or helicopters that I know of in our world at this time.
And he would know.
The craft's quick maneuvering also raised a red flag about what was really flying over the Cape. It's similar to what U.S. Navy pilots saw in recently surfaced videos filmed as recent as 2015. U.S. intelligence committees are planning to present the recently declassified information about UFOs to the Senate this month. Cat messing around with stuff, touching buttons, shouldn't be touching. All right. It almost looks like two aerial vehicles in formation doing a maneuver, said Russo, hovering and then making sharp turns, 90 degrees or 180 degrees. We just don't have that. So there's lots of sightings going on now. It's even people even mentioning it in the news. There's a lot of craziness happening. The lights all match what we have in aviation, he also said, but that still doesn't explain the lack of noise. Well, we got more UFO stuff coming up. This is just the first one. I don't know what you guys think about it. What you guys think about this right here? Let me see what's going on in the chat right quick. Let me see. Artzilla Aisha.
Hi.
Thank you for being here. Congratulations on your 2-year anniversary. That's awesome. Ah, yes. Fantastic. So let's see. I'm gonna go on to the next story, guys. That's crazy. I don't know. I think something's coming, but I don't think it's aliens. Honestly, I think it's demons. I think they opened up a portal to another dimension where the demons be at, and that's what's happening. I'm telling you, kind of like in the Avenger movies when they opened up that portal, they all came flooding out, right? Let's see what's next, guys. Alright, let's go with the 3 abductions, yo. 3 abductions in a week in Sedgley, alright? But the council of Sedgley aren't planning on doing anything about it. Can you believe that? How rude, how rude. Mystery surrounds a sign that appeared in the woods, claiming that 3 alien abductions had taken place in 1 week. UFO believers claim the West Midlands lie at the heart of alien activity in the UK. So this is the sign that just sprouted out of nowhere, all right, in the town of Sedgley in West Midland. Right here, the sign, it says 3 alien abductions here in 1 week. When are the council going to do something? When are the council going to do something? A mystery surrounds a sign that appeared in the woods in a small town, claiming 3 people have been abducted by aliens in the last week. Its writer then accuses the council of not doing enough to stop the abductions. The large panel with black stenciled writing reads, 3 alien abductions here in 1 week? When are the council going to do something? It has sprung up in Sedgley in the West Midlands. UFO believers reckon the county lies at the heart of an alien activity within the UK. Dozens of UFO sightings have been reported in the area in recent years, and websites have been created so that members of the public can log extraterrestrial spots. So who are these 3 people that's been abducted? Let's start with that. What's their names? You know, can we vet this? You know? So let's see. One witness called Lisa was in her front garden when she saw an orange flickering ball in the sky. My immediate thought was that it looked like a plane on fire, but it clearly wasn't. It moved far too fast to be a plane. We live near the flight path, so we are used to seeing planes. I watched it for probably a few seconds and saw as it traveled across the sky, not down, reduced in size, and then disappeared. Let's see. She was convinced that the mysterious aircraft was proof of life on other planets. Amateur astronomer Adam trained his telescope on Jupiter to watch a satellite trail across the sky and saw something he had never seen in 18 years of sky gazing. He wrote, "Suddenly, a white light flew across the sky at speed I have never seen before in any man-made tech. I didn't hear a boom as expected with such speed, just a faint hum. It was no meteor. It was also very loud, and the light was very bright. I saw it for 3 seconds before it had even traveled across the entire sky and out of sight." Adam is convinced he had witnessed extraterrestrial life, but never told anyone for fear that he would not be believed. Exactly, people do not believe you when you tell them you see a UFO. Well, at least most people, maybe half the population wouldn't believe it. But I think another 50% would, actually, if you ask me. Another UFO watcher witnessed what he believed he saw alien activity from his 16th floor flat in Birmingham. Scott wrote on the website that there was a huge light in the sky. It was the size of a full moon, right, moving slowly toward Wolverhampton. It was bright yellow in color and almost perfectly round. A council officer contacted by the Daily Star Sunday said, "There is something definitely going on with UFO activities in West Midlands." Well, that's good. You see, a council officer contacted the Daily Star saying there's something definitely going on. But no one would ever go on record to confirm that. But as for alien abductions in Sedgley, not so sure about that. Councillor Karen Shakespeare, she's a cabinet member for the public realm, said, "We have been made aware of the sign, which will be removed." They don't want to deal with the problems. They just want to take the sign away. How is that supposed to help? It's not helping the people of Sedgley. That's dead wrong. So, this is what U.S. politicians are saying, reporting to everybody from the secret UFO briefing. Let's go. What's going on over here? So, Washington, even before an official presentation of a UFO report by the Pentagon and the U.S. Secret Service, expected for the end of June, members of the parliament and some committees were informed in advance about UFOs and UAPs yesterday. Although the briefing was classified, some of the participants commented on it afterwards. As the New York Post reported, the briefing was classified and accordingly also took place in the tap-proof sensitive compartment information facility, or of the U.S. Capitol. But after the briefing, some politicians commented within the permissible framework, the secrecy of the briefing conducted by Navy and FBI officials. Let's see. Democrat Adam Schiff, let's see, among others, who among other things claimed that the Secret Service Committee of the House of Representatives described the briefing as eye-opening and important. Interesting briefing. In it, he learned things that were definitely new to me, but did not want to comment on any further details. Let's see. The issue concerns some national security issues that we want to consider, says Andre Carson. So what do you want to consider? Is there something to consider? And what's new to Adam Schiff? What's new to those guys? Because it's gonna be new to us too. Can we know? Well, these are things that are gonna let me see. All right. Well, the fact of the matter is that it's now finally being taken seriously for the first time is important. Wow, Quigley added. All right. Well, that's kind of vague. But
isn't that just like the government to be vague about shit that matters? The decisions that they're making for the rest of humanity? And what they know and when they do it? They're always lying. We know this. Like, come on. You know? But yeah, you gotta go along to get along, right?
So this article is saying that it's neither Russian or Chinese technology.
No shit, Sherlock.
Because if it was, we wouldn't have to have this conversation. Why? Because you would want to keep it secret?
Of course. Of course.
So let's see what they're talking about here.
By the time people wake up to what really is going on, it's gonna be too late for everyone. You know, but we don't want to make anybody cry or hurt anybody's feelings, so we won't go down that rabbit hole. But we do suggest that you do.
So there's been current developments and interest in the UFO issue at the highest political levels are also results of decades of conflicts within the Department of Defense, as with the UFO issue publicly to deal with. Even in view of the current great social and political interests, there are still parts of the government who would rather not have addressed the issue and would certainly not have prepared a report if it weren't for the massive political and public pressure that is currently there, as was the case was also built by politicians from both parties.
Well, you know something? Fear, you mentioned... Oops. I'm sorry, is my mic low, you guys? I am so sorry. I believe my mic is a little bit low, so I do apologize for that. Let me adjust it here. But anyway, listen. Fear mentioned something that I kind of agree with. He said, you know, this is all part of the Great Deception. They want, I think this, quote, disclosure, unquote, it's not really disclosure at all. They're not really going to they're never going to tell us the truth, okay? Even unto their deaths, because I believe that's their oath, okay? Their little secret oath. We all know about it, come on. I mean, come on. It's the elephant in the room, you know? So, these people are never going to tell us the truth. They're never going to be honest with us. And whatever they tell us is probably a complete opposite. Okay.
Okay, so this is the main part of this whole thing here.
Yeah.
Right here it says, under Trump, Nordquist, among other things, the latest statements by the former director of the UN Secret Service, I said that UFO sightings and detections that had been an issue for a long time are not optical illusions or enemy technologies from Russia or China. Well, all right then. These freaking articles are telling me things.
They all are there to give little hints. You put all of them together, and then you'll be on the right path to actually knowing what to query and research. If you pay attention, that is, you know. So just pay attention and read in between the lines. Look for, you know, for example, I'll tell you, look for what they're not showing you, what they're not telling you. Look for the story that is not being pushed in your face. That's the one that's usually true. It's really that simple, honestly. At least that's what I believe.
So for this article that says, will the UFO report have a big reveal? It goes into saying, basically, early takeaways from the governmental officials who were briefed on the findings of the UFO report While there is no hard evidence that flying objects reported by the Navy pilots were of extraterrestrial origin, they can't explain what the mysterious phenomena were, only that they were not American military craft. So basically, it appears that UAP are still unidentified, and local UFO enthusiasts don't have high expectations that the full report, which will be released to Congress on the 25th of June, will be any less ambiguous. And that's what I'm saying. All these stories are ambiguous as hell. All right, let's be for real. I have little hope that they will be disclosing anything new, and that's what I'm saying. And you know, doubts that the government would admit to concealing information in the past. I don't think that this will bring any great revelations, she said. Said Linda Zimmerman.
In other words, do not freaking believe the official story. The official story is usually the most deceptive. The one that it is agreed on by the established institutions of this world. Who the fuck established them, by the way? That's what I want to know. Those are the ones that you can't believe. So you're gonna have to dig and find the truth for yourself. And by the way, don't forget to share this stream, please. Hello, Bony Plater. Welcome, welcome.
Hi.
Yes, so let's get back to the story. It's good to see you, Boney. Thanks for being here, my friend.
Oh, Joker's here too, baby.
What? The Joker? It's good to see you, bro.
Master Angler is here as well.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Thank you for being here, Master Angler.
He says, I saw something being blown up in space. A red dot went east after. Wow.
Word? That's crazy. Who said that?
Master Angler.
Wow. Yo, stay safe out there. And carry a bunch of M&Ms. They love M&Ms. No, what was it? Reese's Pieces?
I have no clue.
I think it was Reese's Pieces. Or M&Ms. One of those. Keep them both just in case.
Body Void says taken. Wait, I want to know what that means. Taken, Body Void? Did Awkward Alien Kayla come and plove you? You guys have to go summon Awkward Alien Kayla on Facebook or TikTok, wherever. Tell her I said hi, because we're talking about her favorite subject is aliens.
Okay, so indeed, though they say that though the increase in UFO sightings has been attributed to more people having the time to study the skies while staying home. You know why people had to stay home, right? So that's what they're saying. That's
the
why
Great
it's been
Deception is part of the Great Deception.
Yep.
I'm telling you, they be lying, yo. They lying to us, man. Soylent and Green is people.
Every day. They don't know how to stop lying, yo.
Alfs says Bony Plater.
So Republican Burchett says something's going on that we can't handle when asked about the UFOs. Okay, something's going on that we can't handle. Now, what's this about? So there's another member of the United States Congress who is talking openly about UFOs and the expected upcoming UFO report. A TMZ photographer spoke with Tennessee 2nd Congressional District Rep. Tim Burchett. He answered a question about president meeting with Putin and if UFOs would come up. Representative Burchett also said there's no way these objects were Russian technology because if it was, they would own us right now.
Own us.
Oh, word? They'd own us? That sounds really scary, man.
I don't want to be owned.
I don't want to be owned either. Anywho's, the congressman also talked about UFOs being written about in the Bible, pointing specifically to Ezekiel. This reference is for Ezekiel 1, chapter 1, verses 4 through 28, in which there is a description of seeing an immense cloud with flashing lightning and surrounded by brilliant light. The center of the fire looked like glowing metal, and in the fire was what looked like 4 living creatures. In appearance, their form was human, but each of them had 4 faces and 4 wings. Wow, that's right. That's from the Bible. The passage also states, when the living creatures moved, the wheels beside them moved. And when the living creatures rose from the ground, the wheels also rose. Wherever the spirit would go, they would go, and the wheels would rise along with them, because the spirit of the living creatures was in the wheels. All right.
That is creepy. That's actually really freaking creepy. This whole planet is creepy. Like, everybody we see, I mean, really think about it. Really pay attention to anybody in the entirety of the entertainment / media industries. Oh, also, and let's include government people, you know, politicians in that. So politicians, the entertainment industry, and the media, all of them, aren't they all a bunch of creepy motherfuckers? Like, really pay attention. These motherfuckers is creepy. They just have creepy associations and shady ass friends and shit. Can we trust any of these motherfuckers?
Hell no. Not as far as I could throw them, boo, and that's not really far, right?
Hell
But
no.
listen, you said diamonds were a girl's best friend.
Yes, they
correct?
are.
So the Beers unit discovered a 1,098 carat gigantic diamond in Botswana, which could possibly be the 3rd biggest ever. It was discovered at Zhongneng, the world's richest mine by value, which is undergoing a $2 billion expansion. Yes, queen. It's a big diamond, yo. You can make a lot of freaking diamond pendants, brooches, rings, earrings, chains, bracelets, watches, all that stuff.
You name it.
You name it, you can make it. So the preliminary analysis suggests that the stone is the world's 3rd largest gem quality diamond that was ever, after the Cullinan diamond was discovered in South Africa in 1905.
Ding dong.
And the Les de Larona that was found in Botswana in 2015 as well. So check that out, all right? According to the director, Lynette Armstrong.
Yo, guess who's here, baby?
Who's here, baby?
Awkward alien Kayla. Our favorite resident alien. Did you bring your probes, girl? Oh, snap. You weren't gonna get away from us.
Pudding!
How are you, my love?
Awkward alien Kayla. I see you. You're into his house.
That's one of the good
Nice.
aliens, baby. I think that alien Kaylas are like the best breed of aliens ever.
She got some TikTok too, you guys. Check it out.
You should. Could you please?
Check it out.
You know, could somebody please put Kayla's links up there for the TikTok, because she is a content creator. She's a fellow content creator. Maybe not on this platform, but on TikTok, and she does great in it. And we do get to see some of her stuff every now and then on Facebook. Not as much as we like to, and we want to change that, because some of you motherfuckers got some fucking good ass content out there. You guys are awesome.
Yeah. You know it. You know I do. Why are you asking?
Master Angler said,
You know it.
yeah, read what he said, Kenny.
I see it. It says, Kenny, you bring panties, it's gonna be good night. You know it. For real.
You guys are silly.
Got a selection of good things on sale.
Oh my god.
I got some good things for sale, stranger.
Yes, panties.
Zoinks! Alright, so anyways, back to this big ass rock, yo.
Yes.
If you like it, then you gotta put a ring on it. It's a big ass ring.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Look at that sucker right here.
Wow. That is insanity.
Man, that's like a huge snowball.
Who is getting that ring? Bitch.
I didn't want to ruin the surprise, Miss Stereo, but once you get that 1 million subscriber, that was the rock I was gonna give you, girl.
What?
Yes, queen. You know that.
That's insanity. How would I even put that on? My finger will fall off. No way.
Your couple tunnel will be triggered. Triggered.
We would live comfortably for the rest of our lives and the rest of our kids' life and our grandkids' lives.
Oh yeah, that is for sure.
Like we'd start that self-sustainable homestead. Never look back. Like, you know, an entire eco-friendly.
Cause that's a lot of money, honey.
Ouch! Did you guys hear that? That was a pop. That pop you guys just heard was my elbow. Okay, because I have fibromyalgia, so a lot of things crack and pop and things hurt. So that is my my burden.
TMI, Mister.
I'm sorry, but
TMI. Anyway, so check this out. A 50s
Ice, says Body Boyd. By the way, I'm sorry. I just had to tell you what these guys are saying in the chat. Body Boyd says that's ice. Bathsheba put up the bling. So the Joker. Swag says.
I need you guys to put up ones and zeros. Do me a favor. Put up ones or zeros.
Ones or zeros.
Put up a 1 or 0. Come on, guys. Gotta be quick. Put 1 or 0.
That's awesome. We love you too.
Somebody's in the garbage. Is a cat.
Probably jumped inside the damn garbage. Let me go check that out, baby. You read the next story.
So, yo, a 56-year-old Northern California plane wreckage mystery may finally be solved at Folsom Lake. Is the plane crash a mystery that has sat cold for decades, but the case may have been just cracked wide open? Jeff Riley and Tyler Atkinson say they have spotted the wreckage of a 1965 plane crash at Folsom Lake using their underwater sonar technology. The Single Springs-based researchers were recently testing their advanced surveying equipment when they saw the plane's tail and propeller that matched the description of the same downed Piper Comanche 250 aircraft. I saw something that was not normal, said Atkinson. He sees something on the bottom like this that looks man-made, added John Timplin, president of C4 Systems. That's when we decide, okay, there's definitely something down there and maybe it's the plane. It was New Year's Day in 1965 when the plane crashed near Folsom Dam, just outside of Sacramento after a mid-air collision. The bodies of 3 people on board were never found. The body of the pilot was the only one discovered. Now, this new technology has been updated with the C4 Systems images showing a fully intact plane. Depleted water levels at Folsom Lake also made it easier for the sonar equipment to get a cleaner image. I think it's definitely a rewarding prospect to offer some sort of closure, said Riley. In 2014, crews looked once again for the plane wreckage, but came up empty. The brother of one of the victims on board, Frank Wilcox, had never stopped looking for the plane or his brother's remains. But Wilcox passed away 2 years ago, never to learn of this new discovery. According to the Placer County Sheriff's Office, it has no current plans to remove the plane. Okay, where's the image of the damn plane? Where's the image of the plane? All right, well, we're just gonna have to take Wilcox's word for it. I'm happy they figured it out. Congratulations. Now this one I like. This one I like. Let me see what's going on in the chat. Watch the PayPal, said Master Angler. Girl. Let me see. If I hit 60K tomorrow, I'll gift a K. Word? What? Oh, snap. That'll be amazing. We surely could use a K. A Z, a J, something. Well, a K and a J. You know what? I got the J already. You know, that part I got. I got the J. You surprised the K. Oh man, Master Angler, that'd be awesome. Thank you, man. That'd be a dope. So I gotta tell Mysterio she's at the little girl's room with her fine ass self. Wait till she gets back. We'll figure out this PayPal. Wow, that's a lot of cheddar. You made 30K in the last 2 weeks. Congratulations, yo. That is amazing. I gotta hit that a couple of times. That's a lot of K's. That's a lot of damn K's. Look at that. All right now. That's hot. So Mysterio, thank you for coming back from the little girl's room. Master Angler said if he hits 60K tomorrow, he's gonna gift us a K. Mysterio doesn't even know what that means. Okay, let me say it for you in regular talk. Master Angler said if he makes $60,000, he's gonna gift us $1,000. Isn't that awesome? That would be crazy sick. Body Void got the mind blown. My mind is blown. Cash App is the best, but he also asked for the PayPal, so you could deal with that. You could put up the Cash App. You could put up the PayPal. But if Mysterio says Cash App is the best, I say I gotta trust the lady.
Yeah, that's the fastest way we get it anyway.
Yeah, so that way YouTube don't get their that way YouTube don't get their grubby hands on a penny of that. And grubby fingers.
Absolutely.
That's I could get some purple panties. Finally, the ones I was looking at, remember them lavender ones?
Yeah.
Oh man, those are beautiful. The lacy ones, girl. All right, Mysterio's looking for the
So here's the link tree. Okay.
Looking for the
There's several different types of ways that you can donate to us. Best way, of course, sometimes I believe anyway, could be just the Cash App is the best. Number one, of course, obviously. But there's also our link tree, our merch, you know. I'm proud of our merch. I think Kenny has done a good job and he has evolved even more making merch, and I think we should make even more merch.
Yeah.
Especially themed, like, you know.
I know, yeah.
Alien shirt would have been dope at this point, you know. We should have some alien themed merch, baby. Mm-hmm. We all about the UFOs. Mm-hmm. But anyway, Jeffrey Lane is here.
I know.
Hi.
It's good to see you, Jeffrey Lane. What's going on, bro? I see you. You into his house? His house? His house? Nice. It's good to see you, bro.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We know Jeffrey Lane from Dark Waters. He's a big fan of Dark Waters. Who is
who isn't a big fan of Dark Waters?
Creator.
What are you talking about, Willis? If you're not a fan of Dark Waters, you gotta go see The Shrink. There's something wrong with you. Straight up. Something is wrong with you.
He's a very unique storyteller, that one.
So let's get back to this story, shall we? But yes, Master Angler, there goes the link tree. It's in the chat. And good luck. We're definitely rooting for you. That's for sure. Lord, make Master Angler get 120,000. Maybe he'll throw us 2,500 instead. Who knows, Lord?
No
Make it
kidding.
happen.
We're joking, for real. But thank you anyway. Just the thought. It's just a thought. Honestly, the thought. Just for you to say that.
Yeah.
It really
That
validates what we do. Honestly, when in a climate right now where sometimes you don't feel validated, especially when you're a micro content creator like us, you know. So it really means the world that you think that highly of us, really, because a lot, you know, it just means a lot that that's how you think of us. So thank you.
Facts.
Gotta appreciate
And that's on period. Thank you. Let's see. Giant and strange looking coelacanth fish lived for up to 100 years and find research technology news first post. Okay. So new research has found that coelacanths, a giant strange fish that still exists since the dinosaur era, can live for 100 years, a century, you know. These slow-moving human-sized deep sea fish called the living fossils are the opposite of living fast, dying young mantras. These nocturnal fish grow at a painfully slow pace. Studies show that women do not sexually mature until their late 50s, while male coelacanths mature sexually between the ages of 40 and 69 years old. Wow. That's when you hit your prime, your peak. That's crazy. Imagine if humans did that, reach their peak. That would be something. What? Something's wrong?
Yeah. So anyway, Master Angler is asking, what is the PayPal? Let me see.
Well, there's a Cash App right there.
Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do here? I'm gonna put our link.
I'm gonna get a snack. Or you put the link tree.
Yes, I'm gonna put our link tree right in the chat, because that's gonna be the best way.
You know why? Because talking about seafood is making me hungry.
Oh my goodness. Anyway.
All right, enough of that nonsense. Let's get back. I think we all have ADHD, Jeffrey Lane.
You know what? That's true.
For real. Lately, I've been thinking, do I have ADHD?
You know what? No.
Wondering about that.
But you are, in fact, onto something.
Because I've never been taken for that, so I don't know. Who knows?
I think you're onto something, honestly. If is this where you went?
Yes, I was about to read the coelacanth story.
Okay.
So can I? All right. Anyways, so, and perhaps most strangely, researchers believe that the fish gestation lasts about 5 years. That means pregnancy, right? Gestation. Yep. So they go pregnant for 5 years. Man, that's a lot of freaking that's a lot of time. The coelacanth, which has existed for 400 million years, was considered extinct until it was discovered to be alive off the coast of South Africa back in 1938. Scientists have long believed that the coelacanths lived for about 20 years. However, according to a current biology study on Thursday, French scientists calculated that by applying standard methods to dating commercial fish, they were actually alive for nearly a century. The coelacanth is endangered, so scientists can only study specimens that have already been captured and are dead. In the past, scientists calculated the age of fish by counting large lines on a particular coelacanth scale. That's almost like when you chop down a tree and you can count the rings and tell how old the tree is, huh? But we're doing it with scales now for fish. Anyways, so however, the scientists have noticed the lack of small lines that can only be seen while using polarized light. There is a technique used to determine the age of commercial fish. Wow. So these guys are tough as nails. Long lasting.
Incredible. It's funny, I was reading the chat and everybody's talking about how everybody has ADHD, and it's true. Kayla says she has no attention span. Girl, you think you have no attention span? I have the attention span of a fly.
Copacabana.
Look at this one.
What are we doing?
Look at this one.
Wait, hold up. We streaming?
More.
Oh, snap. Hold up. I'm sorry about that,
I thought
guys.
I was bad, but
What's going on? Anyway, so coelacanths are generally unrelated and show significantly evolutionary differences, but they age as slowly as other deep-sea shark and ray dwellers. That's cool, man. All right. So, hey, treat your coelacanths with respect when you see them, you heard? Let them suckers swim free.
Jeez.
All right. That's a cool story. Remember, the links to all these stories are found in the description.
Yeah.
All right. Right next to the like button. Right next to the subscribe button. Right next to the notification bell. And you got to go in the notification. You got to go in there and hit them. Hit them hard. Right? All right. Oh, this is a sad story and gruesome. But let's get into it, because his story must be known. So a lad's gruesome last moments as he was boiled alive. You heard me correctly, boiled alive, then dissolved in a Yellowstone pool. So,
jeez.
Colin Scott's desperate final moments were recorded by his sister, who was filming on her smartphone when he slipped and fell into one of Yellowstone National Park's deadly pools while looking for a spot to have an illegal swim.
Oh my God.
Rest in peace, Colin Scott.
Oh my God, that
Yellowstone. I know. May the Holy Spirit be, there to giving you solace to the sister and to the family and friends. Okay, so Yellowstone National Park is home to a whole host of fearsome beasts, as well as a super volcano capable of wiping out humanity. But none of these elements are as dangerous and deadly as the park's spectacular yet lethal hot springs, which are to blame for more injuries and deaths than any bears, wolves, lynx, or mountain lions. An enormous magma body and hotspot plume beneath Yellowstone, aka the supervolcano, make the park's geysers and springs scorching hot, very acidic, and immensely dangerous. They look incredible, enticing almost, but if you venture into the great outdoors and off the beaten path, you would do well to think twice. One horrifying example of why it's wise to take heed of such warnings is the man who was boiled alive in front of his sister, who filmed the whole thing on her phone.
No. Oh my God, no. I do not want to see that.
First,
ever.
He was boiled alive, but as if that wasn't grisly enough, his body was dissolved by the acidic water before he could be saved. The official police reports obtained after Colin's death showed that he and his sister Sable had hiked into a prohibited area looking for a place to have an illegal swim known as hot potting. That's right, hot potting. The pair ignored the many large warning signs posted in the area telling visitors to remain on the boardwalk. Sable had videoed the pair of them purposely stepping off the Norris Geyser Basin's boardwalk to look for a perfect pool to have a relaxing dip in when he slipped and fell into azure blue water.
Oh my God.
The report reads, the smartphone recorded the moment he slipped and fell into the pool her efforts to rescue him. As there was no phone signal there, she ran to a nearby museum to raise the alarm, but when she returned with several park rangers, it was too late. They saw portions of Colin's head, upper torso, and hands were visible in the hot spring. The police document continues, due to the report of the individual not previously visible, a lack of movement, suspected extreme temperatures, and indications of several thermal burns, the subject was determined to be deceased. U.S. Park Ranger Phil Streel noted in a separate report that a V-neck T-style shirt was visible, and what appeared to be a cross was visible and resting on the subject's face. And what appeared to be a cross was visible resting on the subject's face. Jeez. What can we make of that?
That sounds freaking gruesome. That sounds gruesome.
Adding to the tragedy of the situation, rescuers were unable to safely recover the man's body due to the volatile thermal area they had wandered into and an incoming lightning storm. Sadly, when they returned the next morning, Colin's body was no longer visible, although they did find a wallet and his flip-flops. So his wallet and his flip-flops were apparently impervious to acidic water. The report confirmed that they believed that Colin had been entirely dissolved overnight. It read the consensus among the rescue recovery team was that the extreme heat of the hot spring, coupled with its acidic nature, dissolved the remains. Water temperature at the basin typically reached 93 degrees Celsius, but when rescuers came to retrieve Colin's body, the pool was bubbling away at 100 degrees Celsius boiling point. The video recorded by Sable has never been released, but are kept on file by police. How sad.
Wow.
Be careful when you're in Yellowstone Park vacationing. And don't think about hot potting either.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you something.
That's the guy.
Okay. There is no reason.
That's him right there.
That is very sad. You know, he was grown. You know.
Grown but a fool.
Yeah.
A grown fool.
I mean, not for nothing. And you know, we don't want to speak ill of the dead.
That's right. I'm sorry
about that. I'm so sorry to the family for what has happened.
It was a mistake, an accident. Things happen.
Yeah, you know, you see, this story is conflicting because on the one hand, I'm a little bit disappointed with him for not thinking things through. On the other hand, you know, it lends to the argument of maybe perhaps building some sort of structure or fencing so people can't go to those areas, you know, just making it not just, you know, prohibited but illegal, making it in a way that, you know, people maybe think twice, like maybe put fines, hefty fines to make examples of people, like, you know, give them like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3 strikes you're out or something. I don't know.
Not only that, but how about,
I mean, I hate to restrict people's freedoms. That's one thing I do hate to do. I'm gonna be
putting
honest
up
with
a
you.
gate or something.
But at the same time, come on. I mean, this should be obvious to anybody. This isn't like, you know, something that's bleak or reaching. This is truly a matter of public safety. You know, also, people, like, get educated. Come on, if you're gonna do something that's maybe a little off the cuff or something that's just not the norm and you want to experiment with new things, that's all fine and dandy, but don't do stupid shit. Like, for real. Really, don't put your life at risk, you know. Just
for
don't.
thrill seeking. Anyway, so you guys ever went to the supermarket and just said, hell, I'm gonna buy the big bag of M&Ms? Mm-hmm. It could be peanuts, it could be plain chocolate. Mm-hmm. You ever did that? That's when you know you're a chocolate junkie. Mm-hmm. You're a damn addict to that cocoa. Mm-hmm. I'm a cocoa fiend, a chocolate maniac. I love chocolate.
Well,
so I'm having me some M&Ms right now.
Yeah, in case you were wondering why the sounds and the ASMR.
Oh yeah.
It's probably because, you know, we're like eating some M&Ms. Right.
Anyway. Check this out. Horror ensued as mysterious black substance on the beach turns out to be millions upon millions upon millions upon millions upon millions upon millions dead bugs.
Ew.
Dead bugs, yo. Millions upon millions of dead bugs on Wells Beach in Maine. What? Maine? That's not that far from where we at. In the United States. All right, Wells Beach in Maine turned out to be carcasses of dead insects.
Ew.
You want to read this?
It's gross. No, go ahead. Go
all
ahead.
Right, well, a mystery black substance that appeared on the beach turned out to be millions upon millions upon millions of dead insects. It has been reported. Experts investigated after reports were made of the bizarre sight on Wells Beach in Maine. Locals had noticed a strange dark substance that stained the feet of beachgoers before reporting the peculiar situation. Ed Smith, who has walked the beach for years and years and years, told local media he had never seen anything like it. He first noticed the strange sight on Sunday and said that dozens of other locals had also noticed the strange appearance which stained people's feet. Now look, stained people's feet, how about this is a cover-up? How about if it's not dead bugs? And how about if it's that black goo people are always talking about? You ever seen the X-Files? Anybody here seen the X-Files, the Supernatural, that black goo? Why I gotta be black? I'm just saying that's the color of the goo.
I agree.
But they say it's flies. Okay. I mean bugs. All right. that could be it.
Right?
That could be it, sure. Let's see it. Look, there you go. What kind of bugs are those?
I have no clue.
You see that?
Does anybody in the chat know what the hell that is?
The hell
what type of bugs those are?
Demon bugs.
Gross.
Let's see. A marine geologist with the Maine Geological Survey made a grim find and discovered that the black substance was in fact the collective carcasses of millions and millions and millions of dead insects. He said he had never seen anything like it in his long career. Look, what is that, a plague? Are we living in the end of days for real?
Well, some would say.
What's that about? Mr. Dickinson said, "This is the first time I've seen or heard of this in my 35 years working here." What? Normally this time of year, we get calls about too much seaweed on the beach and the swarming of flies that hang around the decaying seaweed. This wasn't that though. Experts are still trying to figure out what the bugs are? What do you mean you're trying to figure out what the bugs are? Are you telling me there's a new species of bug and you don't know what the bugs are? And where they came from and why? Okay, they came from a portal that was opened by CERN from the demon dimension, and those are demon bugs, yo. What you mean you don't know what kind of bugs they are? It's 2021, yo. Nah, but you know what? New species are always being found every day. So who knows? But damn, there's a lot of that particular species that we don't know about that decided to do suicide mission and end up in the water on the beach. What the hell? Freaky shit. Maybe they come from the UFOs that we've been talking about. Maybe from outer space.
Alien bugs. I'm glad they're not bigger.
Word.
Because you would think alien bugs, they might be giants, right? That is funny. That's hilarious.
So that's it right here. The strange black substance that appeared on the beach turned out to be carcasses of dead insects. So I guess these lines right here, these lines you see, black line over there, that's all dead bugs. carcasses from the
Wow.
from the waves in Maine. That's gross.
Wow.
I love you. God bless you. Good night, and don't forget to pray.
We're saying goodnight to our baby, by the way, you guys.
I always say that to my daughter every night before she go to sleep.
Up a little late today.
You know?
But hey, it's Friday night.
It's Friday. It's okay. Get off the kids' back.
Oh my God. You're always the one.
I'm always the one. Here goes one more story for y'all.
Okay, one more story.
Yo, and two more. I got two more. Relax. So, family baffled as mysterious object hovers over Texas as other witnesses come forward. Now, this right here, that looked like a freaking, looks like one of those cell phone keys to open a cell phone, or even like
the SD card one, right?
Oh yeah, or even like a bubble thing where you blow bubbles.
A bubble wand.
A bubble wand. It also looks like a tuning fork, but it's connected at the top.
Or
I don't know if y'all
one
can
of
see
those
that. Sure.
corned beef hash cans.
See this?
Corned beef can keys.
The corned beef can key. Okay. Corned beef can key. Corned beef can key. Say that 15 times fast. Corned beef can key. I can't even do it. Corned beef can key. Corned beef can key. Don't try this at home. Corned beef can key. Corned beef can key. Corned beef can key. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, this looks like, this is supposed to be like some sort of flying object UFO that was seen. Let's get into this one, all right? A family was left baffled when they spotted what seemed to be a mysterious UFO suspended in the air. Someone noticed an eerie figure floating in the sky when he was playing with his children in the backyard of their home in Texas. The dad recorded the object's strange movement and uploaded a video asking for help. In the clip posted, it's visible that an oval-shaped object is moving very slow in the clear blue sky. While the children play with bubbles in the garden, the dad says UFO on the UFO. No idea what that is. Is it going down or going up? Sorry for the bubbles. There is no way to have perspective for this. Unable to compare it to any other known flying objects, the man suggests it looks like a spaceship. His daughter also comments, why isn't the parachute opening? This video sparked a lot of wild conspiracies, as viewers suggest some of the most bizarre items they could think of. One said it looks like an iPhone needle. Didn't I say that? Didn't I say it looked like the phone key thingy? I told you. Someone else said there were videos of similar objects. They were airy. They looked like this, but we're traveling past. It was airy. It looked like this one, but we're traveling past. It was airy. What the hell? A third one said, I have heard people on Coast to Coast AM. Shout out to Coast AM. Love that. Talking about spaceships looking like rods. Maybe this is what they're talking about. There's another photo of it right here. I'm gonna circle around it. Circle it. Is this James Dyson's air fan? Another added. That's good. That's true. It looks like an air fan from Dyson. Yeah. Others disputed the UFO claims and said it could be a weather balloon. Looks like a weather balloon, a viewer wrote. It has ran out of almost all of its hot air, just hanging at a specific altitude, floating around. Another said, very odd, but I wouldn't say it's a UFO. This came after conspiracy theorists spotting a metallic UFO half submerged in the Antarctica waters. Oh, cool. Alien hunter Graham believed this triangular disc had a dome-shaped feature and could measure up to 60 feet long. I'm gonna click on this link for metallic UFO half submerged in the Antarctica waters. Let's go. Let's see what that is.
So, Master Angler, if you could do us a favor, please, and reach out to us on Facebook, I would really appreciate it. Reach out to me with some of that info on Facebook and put it in a messenger. Put it in messenger for me, please, if you can. I totally believe you, everything that you're saying. I just want to get straight what it is exactly you're saying, you know. But anyway, let's continue with this.
You see this?
That's interesting.
This is from a Google Earth photos. Somewhere in Antarctica is supposed to be a UFO submerged in the ice or something. You see this? I know y'all seeing this.
No, I do see it. I do see it.
Wow. Let's see something. An alien hunter was left baffled after spotting a metallic UFO resting in the water in Antarctica. Conspiracy theorist Graham said said the apparent craft appeared to be 60 feet long and part of it was submerged into the water.
Oh, no.
In the video, the UFO enthusiast shows viewers how to view the object on Google Earth. He says, "We're going to take a trip back down to Antarctica. We are going to a small island called Two Hummock Island, and it's in this location that I can see some kind of metallic object just resting in the water just off the coast. I can see it from right here too. Or just off the coast. Is it this one? I think it's this one. I don't think there's any dispute that this object looks metallic, and I believe it to be triangular." He zooms in on the shiny looking craft and describes it as smooth with some dome feature protruding from the top. It looks metallic. It looks very smooth with some kind of dome feature protruding from the top of it, and it seems to be resting on the water. Graham makes a mark on the area that shows the distinguished color difference in the water and says, "I believe this point here is where it begins to be submerged." So he thinks right here, from here, this is the spaceship. Saying it's 55 feet wide and 60 feet long. He then points out to a lighter shade in the water, which he believed is the tip of the craft. By measuring a distance across these points, Graham estimates the UFO is 55 feet wide and 60 feet long. "Whatever it is, it's a good size object," he narrates. "I don't think it's natural. It looks nothing like the surrounding terrain." He briefly scanned over the Two Hummock Island and believed this is the only metallic craft he could find. "Spooky, creepy." One said, "Have a good look on the snow as there is something bigger there. Have a look." Another wondered, "What rests in those waters?" This came after a man made a discovery of a group of creepy men in white cloaks standing in a circle in a deserted town. Ooh, I feel like checking that out. I'm just following these links.
Master Angler, I am going to be
talk to Master Angler again. I'm sorry.
Messaging you, sending you an email. Hopefully by tomorrow. Because it's funny that you should mention what you did, but that's something that I've been on the side looking into. And you are smart to not do social media. We don't really have much of a choice in this field, but you know, you're right. You are so right with everything that you are saying. By the way, Master Angler, I know you don't do social media, but we do in fact have a Telegram. And in that Telegram is a little bit more private. I mean, I get some people feel some sort of way about it, but so far we've had luck with it. And some very cool conversations in there. It's not quite like social media. It's kind of private, encrypted, and it even has a destroying, you know, a self-destruct type of messages, which I think is pretty cool. So the second that you look at whatever, you know, the email is. Once you click away from it, you know, the message, I mean, once you look at the message, it self-destructs. So I think that's pretty cool too. Like I said, yeah, we have ways of communicating. I'm gonna be sending you an email because I'm gonna want to talk with you. Anyway, but anyway, yeah, those are some interesting stories. What are you looking at, baby? What is this?
I don't know yet. Hold up. Bam.
Okay.
That's what I was looking at. It's like somebody wearing a cloak over here, a white cloak.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
And okay, so a Google Earth user finds creepy men standing in a circle in a deserted ghost town. So Jason Klein stumbled upon a weird scene in a ghost town in the Death Valley Desert. He could not explain what he found, but viewers quickly debunked the mystery. But it's still cool to look at. So there goes a one cloaked mystery person, right? And then he scrolls over, and it's a circle. See, there's a circle on the floor, a bunch of circles. Another one there. Looks like some sort of statue or something, or somebody standing. And then across from it, more people or statues. I don't know what these is. Look like they're wearing all white cloaks. Could be in a circle praying. Who knows? That's weird. Let's see. A Google Earth user has shared a bizarre discovery he found where a group of cloaked men, quote unquote, gathering in a deserted ghost town. He found some really weird things during a scroll on the app of the United States territory. His footage, seen more than 17 million times, shows him zooming onto the state of Nevada. The man says, "You're gonna go down to the desert just like this. Zoom in right here and go down, you're gonna find a circular object." So this is a circular object that he saw from Google Earth. Then he zooms into it to get what?
So Puerto Rican is here right now with us. Hi, Sorta. How you doing, Jose?
Hi.
Good to see you.
It's
my
good
brother.
to see you, Jose. Listen, the mega collab is finally done, baby. It's gonna be coming out really, really soon, so be on the lookout for that, Jose. He wrote something, I narrated it. It's awesome.
Yes, it is.
Y'all gotta check it out. I'm not gonna say any more about it. So what you're about to see, I can't explain. Well, I don't really care about what I have to say, but this is the picture. See that? It looks like people standing around praying. This one looks like his arms is open. It's like this one's hunching over, looking at something. It looks like some sort of weird ceremony. He continues. So Google Earth fans were spooked by the discovery, and some went on trying to search on their iPhones. How the hell do you manage to find these type of things? This is scary because I don't live too far from there, someone else said. This is it. Viewers later confirmed that it was an art installation at the ghost town. Ah, so this is an art installation, guys. Pretty cool though. Pretty freaking cool. I think that's pretty cool. You see that? It's an art installation. It's an art installation at a deserted town of Rhyolite in Death Valley. So if any of you guys live near or in Rhyolite in Death Valley, you can check it out. It's known as The Last Supper and is created by a Belgian artist named Albert Zukowski. I've been there. It's the Goldwell Open Air Museum. Another gave details. So it's called the Goldwell Open Air Museum, in case you're interested, and it's in the deserted town of Rowlite in Death Valley. So that's a pretty cool story. All right, now this one is some Instagram thing we came across. I don't know, but they're talking about human chimeras and hybrid abominations. Folks are tampering with genetics. Could be China. messing with genetics, trying to create mutants or something. I don't know what's going on. But I believe Dark Waters spoke about this too in the past video. What you guys think about that? Splicing genetics, making hybrids. You know, hybrid babies are coming across, are born across the US. Weird. World reacts, let's read that. World reacts to new generation of half human, half animal children with both awe and concerns. I mean, this is, you know, they're always doing ways to create things and play God, you know, these scientists, you know.
Yep.
Someone told me they think scientists are some of the evilest people on the earth. We got into a little, you know, back and forth debate on, you know, why and things like that, but who knows? Maybe they are. What you guys think about hybrid babies?
So I will tell you, a lot of people think that how do I say this? A lot of people think that these things that they keep talking about, the whole alien thing or whatever, is some sort of agenda that they're trying to pull a wool over our eyes to make us believe in aliens, and in all reality it's just demonic. Now there are those that would argue that that's not true because demons are spirits and blah 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 blah. But check this out though. With all the science that we have now, and look, they're trying to make different type of hybrid babies now as well. They're making them, like, so there's actual hybrid babies being born across the US. So if this is the case, and this is true, this is what I want to know. How is it that it is impossible that maybe a demon finally has found a way to collaborate with the powers that shouldn't be in order to change our DNA? I don't know, through said little pokes that they're trying to jab us with, maybe, you know? Anyway, how is it that they are trying to do all of this with humanity and distort who we are at our core, right? And how is it not possible that perhaps the supernatural and the scientific can't merge and collaborate? How is it that it could be so impossible for you to, you know, imagine that maybe they found a way? Maybe science has found a way. Maybe because they are interdimensional creatures, they've been collaborating with humanity for the longest time. I mean, some people swear that Atlantis was actually real. Maybe they were more advanced than we were even. Had maybe healing powers. Maybe they got ideas from these things that we have come to know as aliens, but some of us believe are demons. You know? Why can't they collaborate? If these people, if you can call them that, have been collaborating for centuries with, you know, all of our leaders, every leader we've ever heard of, every empire we've ever heard of. What if those leaders?
How about if they're trying to create an army with those jabs you're talking about and those pokes and you know, 5G, and then you take into consideration
that could be the remote,
the demon sightings, and you know, imagine if you could have people who's
of course this is all conjecture.
This is all conjecture and just crazy
conjecture. We're just talking crazy stuff.
But imagine
high, right?
if you know, someone's easier inseminated if you have the jab,
and not to mention DNA been
with demonic twisted. DNA.
Yeah, because you know what, I
create
think
these hybrid babies.
What if demons are not spirits? Because the Bible doesn't necessarily say the origins of demons. A lot of people think that they're falling angels, but that's not necessarily true. What if demons, and this is a crazy one, but just, you know, just throwing it out there. What if demons are actually ex-humans?
Imagine if you never know. But I've never heard of the Robin Hood app.
Oh, there is a thing with them and GameStop, and I'll talk to you about it later. But I think we're gonna be okay on that front.
All right.
If what Master Angler says is true. But anyway,
he also says buy Dogecoin.
We have Dogecoin already.
And let's see.
We bought very low.
Puerto Rican says have a great weekend. Oh, bye Body Void. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you spending time with us.
Yes, thank you so much.
Puerto Rican says it looks like it has hypertrichosis Wolfman syndrome.
Jeez Louise.
As far as the
the thing on the screen. Well, I'm gonna tell you, baby, there is a lot of weird shit going on in this world that many of us just don't know about.
Lay those unholy creatures down right now. Don't wait. Of course, they're abominations.
They are. They really are. This is really scary, guys. It's getting scary. You know, I mean, there are people,
unholy.
It's like I was saying before. I really believe that these people who are in charge now have generations upon centuries that go back all the way to the empires of old and the dynasties of old, and they just kept interbreeding and bringing forth the people in charge that we know now. You know, all your usual suspects and the ones we don't know about.
They've been trying to breed,
and that they've been collaborating with demonic entities for a very long time, ancient spirits. And this is how, through the supernatural and science and human intervention and a huge collaboration, have made these type of things possible.
Oh, right,
and maybe even more that we don't know about. Who knows what other disgusting, crooked shit they've been doing behind our backs, and who gives them the right, by the way, to decide for the rest of us? And why the fuck are the rest of us not angry enough? And why are the rest of us just so distracted with dumbass shit that you see every time you turn on the TV or every time you look down social media? Certain things are allowed through, other things are hidden from us, and those are not the ones we pay attention to. You're not supposed to pay attention to what they show you. You're supposed to pay attention to what they don't want you to look at. That is what you're supposed to pay attention to. Come on, people, wake up. It's the 21st century. Forget the coffee. Smell the cappuccino, baby. You know?
Facts. Smell the motherfucking cappuccino.
Correct.
So, guys, if you're looking at your screen, it's finally here. It's coming. It's coming in.
Did you set it to pre?
Not yet.
Oh, premiere.
But it's coming, guys. If you're looking at the screen, it's finally here. You know, the compilation, as you can see, proof is in the pudding.
Our mega collab.
It's not. It's set on private. We haven't put it public yet. When it becomes public, if you have a notification, you will be notified of when it's going to be dropping. And it's going to be amazing. And I hope you're all there. You bring family and friends, your lovers, your bosses, your co-workers, everybody. You bring them all there and you show up for this.
Yes. And share it so that everybody, you know, just clicks on the link. We're gonna put it up soon, but listen,
gonna read it to you right quick. Best scary stories compilation, 7 hours long and 50 scary stories featuring the best scary story narrators. It's gonna be amazing, guys.
Yes.
Press the back button on that.
Back button?
Yeah, back button. Save. Yeah, I had to get that out.
All right. And I know you was talking about, oh man, I wanted to say something and I can't remember what it was. I guess we'll figure it out eventually. But yeah, the mega collab is gonna be out. We're gonna be putting it out there. You know what? I did want to show you guys something though. There is something I did want to show you guys. And I'm gonna put the internet back on screen. at the moment because I want to show you guys something. By the way, baby, before I continue, are there any more stories?
No, honey, we're done.
They're not? Okay, cool. So since there's no more stories, I'm gonna get back to this whole mega collab thing, because I wanted to show you guys something very quickly. I'm gonna actually go to YouTube and show you guys something. I wanted to show you on YouTube what's going on as far as why certain people, especially in our community, have not been getting notifications, or it seems that it's one step forward and two steps back as far as algorithm goes and things like that, and us getting views or getting recommended. Not only do you have to like the video, not only do you have to share, not only do you have to be engaged, but it seems to me like they're wanting the audience to do more work, right? And I guess you get what you pay for because it's free entertainment and what have you. But it's not free. Is not necessarily free because we are somebody's doing the work, right? You know what I mean? And now I guess it's you guys that they want the work, that they want to do the work at the moment. I don't know what's going on. The viewer, basically, So I wanted to show you guys how to truly get all notifications from any creator that you really like. Hopefully you really like us, but please spread the word, okay? See here in our homepage, sometimes it shows up like that. We are subscribed to Amateur Animator. See this button right here? It says set reminder, okay? So with live streamers or premieres or anything like that, if you set this reminder, you'll actually get a notification when we go live. I'm not even kidding you guys. You'll actually get the notification. So it seems not only do you have to hit subscribe, not only do you have to hit, let me go to a random channel, that I know nothing about. Let's see. Let me go. You see where it says here, I guess, chill, study, something or the other. Okay. I'm going to hit pause there because I don't want to, get a copyright for letting their audio play. But not only do you have to hit this button right here where it says subscribe, not only do you have to hit here where it says, notify, the notification bell, but you also have to hit here where it says all, right? And then after that, you have to go to, the home. When you come to the homepage on YouTube for the first time, look over here where it says subscriptions. And you see if people that you are subscribed to are having a show coming up, you can just scroll and look around. I'm pretty sure we'll find one that's coming up, let's see. Anyway, you're looking for that set reminder button to pop up somewhere, for channels that you are already subscribed to. I'm just looking to see if anybody else. Wow, nobody has a premiere set to come up at any point.
But the point is, you gotta hit the reminder.
Here it goes.
Right there. This one that says set reminder.
Raven. It says set reminder, so you can set the reminder there. It goes to Midnight Raven again. Set reminder for another video that the Midnight Raven is going to be premiering at some point. So whenever you see that, if you really want to see that creator, just hit that set reminder right there.
Okay, I think we got it. We got it.
So you have to remember, you have to go to YouTube.
We got it.
Subscriptions, and then find all of your favorite creators' upcoming videos and just set that reminder so that you'll remember. I kid you not. That is what they also want you to be doing now. Please spread the word. If somebody could please take what I just said and if you guys can write it down because I forget stuff. One of you guys could write it down and maybe, send it to us somehow or write it as a comment in one of our community tabs, And we're gonna make sure we try and share that as much as possible. Tag us on Facebook and then all our other social media if you can with that information, and spread the word, because that is how the little guys like us. Oh, I did forget something else, baby, to show them. Listen, you guys, if your YouTube settings are set as what is it, safe search or something?
No.
Oh, restricted. Okay.
Restricted. If you
see right here. Where is it? If you scroll all the way down, over here, by default, YouTube has it as restricted mode. But we don't want that. We want to make sure that it is a restricted mode off. Okay? Because otherwise, channels like us that say words like horror and they don't like, well, those type of channels are not really going to get that recommended for you either. So you see all of the little rules.
Not only that, but a lot of the content too that they feel should be restricted, they're going to hide from you if you have restricted on. So we can have videos out that you've never seen because you have the restricted mode on. Try turning that off and many more videos of ours will appear. Yeah. As if out of thin air.
Yeah. That's absolutely true. Because don't you see, remember when they had us put all our content as not safe for kids? I kid you not. We have to label our content not safe for kids. Right? As if we didn't already have YouTube Kids. I don't understand.
Facts.
But that's when that trigger automatically went off and restricted most of your contents. Which means they gotta pay us less because people are not seeing our stuff. We're restricted, and you see how that goes. It's like one thing connects to the other. All right, so if you're going to be watching this in the replay, please take a note of that. Spread the word around. Spread the word. This is how small channels stay small. Many have quit, honestly. Many have quit. We have people on this mega collab coming up, inside of the mega collab, whose channel no longer exists, or they don't work on their channel anymore. People who have quit YouTube, and it's because of this stuff in our community, in the horror community. And this is something we really need to get discussing, and it's something that we need to spread the word about. You understand? So guys, please don't forget, spread the word. All right, let's get this conversation going on Telegram, Facebook, and let's get people talking about it.
Yeah, let's get people talking about it.
And Discord. Okay. So anyway, go ahead, baby. Let's take us on out because we're about to go.
Right? I was about to say something.
Go ahead, say what you gotta say. I didn't know that.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Don't rush me.
Okay.
I was just gonna say, I need you guys to check out my birthday stream.
Yes.
It's I think it's a good one, man.
It's hilarious.
I'm not trying to toot my own horn on that, but you need to see it. I'm gonna put the link in the chat.
Okay.
So you guys can see it. Maybe a little preview even of some of the shenanigans that ensued that night. It really
was hilarious.
Would they be able to hear this?
They probably will, yes.
You sure? Because don't we have stuff muted?
Maybe. I don't know. But they ought to see something.
Can they see it? Can they hear it?
Yeah. Maybe. I'll find out right now.
So as you can see, we was playing around with these filters, and it was lit. It was fun. You got to check it out. It
really was hilarious.
Right? So I just copy paste. I'm gonna paste this link in the chat for you guys. Where's the chat?
It was hilarious.
Where's the chat go?
Just make sure that go right to dezombified.com. You'll find the chat right there. But make sure that you guys have your YouTube account set to unrestricted mode off. You know, restricted mode off. We do not want that. Okay. That's really hilarious. Hi, Puerto Rican.
Let me see. Dopamine isn't my drug, says Master Angler. He's praying for gains as well. He's saying that we're being blackballed. Puerto Rican wants to share it on Facebook. Thank you so much. Master Angler says Facebook is censored 100%.
It is.
Yeah. Instagram is funny like that too.
They're all funny.
They
like
be
that.
like, you know,
The only
like
thing
for
that
example,
we're
if you
safe
put
right
a
now-
video, like a woke video, they'll say, this video was proven to be this, and if you still want to see the video, press on the.
Most people don't bother because most people are headline readers, unfortunately.
So yeah, so about an hour and a half maybe into the live stream, we started messing with filters.
Oh God.
And oh man, we came across some funny ones. So if you could watch the live stream to where we started doing the Smurfs or something, at least, you know, give it a chance, because you know we started out a little slow, but we gained momentum, and then the shit just went to a whole nother level of funny and comedy. So at least in our opinion, so you should check that out.
Hilarity ensued afterwards.
Insta's with Facebook, says Puerto Rican. He says he has something to watch later. That's dope. I appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
Dodge is at .02888, so buy it. It's cheap. It's less. That's what's that? That's like 2 cents, 3 cents. That's what you're saying. That's like 3 cents.
So yeah, it is good. Yeah, Master Angler is right. You know,
something like that. So yeah, I appreciate the tip. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining us tonight on Stereo Dread, powered by Dezombified. As always, with me is the talented and lovely Miss Stereo, the Dominican dandy, and I'm your host, baby, Kenny Jeffu, the poetic Puerto Rican prince.
Indeed.
So we're gonna let you go. Don't forget, tomorrow we have the Horror Honeys coming up at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, daylight time, wherever we at now. I think it's daylight time, yeah. Eastern Daylight Time. It's gonna be dope. Me and Mina, Dame Saturday, Sheba, hopefully Mary P and Patches, probably Dr. Spanko. You never know. Alistair might be there.
So Sheba's not gonna be there.
Okay.
Keep forgetting to tell you. I'm sorry about that.
Enjoy that's right. She's moving, no doubt. Today, officially here on the East Coast, is officially the first day of summer.
Woo-hoo.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
gonna be heading out to the beach and stuff like that. You know, wearing bikinis.
Oh my God, Becky! Look
Ah,
at her back.
bikinis.
And having fun, right? Hopefully, so that's good. That's good. And that's dope. So don't forget and tune in Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. for Real Evil with Gemma Jade and Steve Stockton.
Yes, that's right.
We're gonna be covering urban legends from the original 13 colonies. Ought to be fun. So check that out. Anyway, I'm out of here. I love you guys. Mwah. See you next time. Peace. Deuces. I'm out of here. 100. Howdy.
Bye.
Bye.
Bang.
Good night, Puddin'.
Thank you guys for coming. Remember what I said? Our Telegram and Facebook is where we're going to be looking at more from now on. We love you very much. Thank you for coming. And as always, Dezomba friends, watch your 6.
Bang.
Good night, Puddin'.
You'll get the shit. You'll be knee deep in the shit.
Respect my authority!
Thank you.
I'll tell you what, that dang old internet, man, you just go on there and point and click, get in there, talk about www.com, and you got then that naked chicks on there, man. You go click, 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 click. It's real easy, man.
This is Zach Baby TV, and welcome to the Dark Forest. You're watching Stereo Dread with Miss Stereo and Kenny Dreadful. Enjoy.
You have now entered Stereo Dreads with Miss Stereo and Kenny Dreadful. Be advised, you have been warned.
Hey guys, this is Patches, and you're listening to Stereo Dread. Don't forget to bring the bacon.
This is Madam Raven, and you are listening to Dezombified, the place where all the best narrators hang out on.
My name is Lady Spookaria, and you're listening to Studio Dread with your hosts, the lovely Miss Stereo and the devilish Kenny Dreadful. Stay spooky, and remember, I'll be watching.
Hello there, my friends. I am Mr. X Dreams, and you're listening to Stereo Dread. Enjoy the show.